Well, we're known as the winter leafy green capital of the United States. We grow 90% of the leafy greens consumed by the nations between the months of November and March.
We live in the middle of the desert. This is a very arid desert.
There's been some studies done that show that the soil in Yuma is the best soil in the world for growing vegetables. And when you have that kind of soil and that kind of productivity, you need to take advantage of that.
It's a big task and it requires a lot of water.
This area here has been dealing with drought for a long time.
22 years of drought is huge.
Of all the water planting and everything we've done over the years to take care of ourselves, and then Mother Nature is not helping. And none of us can control Mother Nature.
It's a unique arena here in the Yuma area.
In the Southwest, we have a saying. We say, whiskey's for drinking and water's for fighting over.
Yuma depends on the Colorado River 100%. Now, believe it or not, this is an oasis. It's actually out of everybody's sight. Unless you actually drive into our valleys, you get to see the richness of our rich valley.
Arizona produces an awful lot of food that not only feeds America, but it feeds the world. During the winter months between November and April, 90% of the green leafy vegetables comes out of Yuma, which is considerable.
So all this water in this field is from the Colorado River.
We still have water in the Colorado River. It's not dry, but it's not at the levels that it guarantees us to continue on farming the way we did.
Whenever we've been confronted with challenges like this is where we draw on the universities and the science.
We're here in Yuma at the Yuma Agricultural Center. It's a 514-acre farm that's owned by the University of Arizona. And it's where we conduct a lot of our research trials here in vegetable production and also water conservation.
It's going to take a huge task on everybody's part to really come to being able to survive with the amount of water that we have.
So what we're walking into here is a trial that we're running with a company called Desert Control, which is a Norwegian company that's figured out a way to take clay minerals and make them soluble in water. The idea is that if you take sandy soil and you make it have more clay, then you'll increase the amount of water holding capacity that will be on that soil, and so you need less water to grow the crop.
It could be the answer to some of the arid farming.
You'll see that this rectangle here, 7 feet wide, 50 feet long, has been treated with the clay product. You see it's still a little bit sandy, but it feels there's a lot more clay in it. And then this is a plot of untreated. So this is 7 foot wide by 50 foot long of just pure sand. And so we're going to test theirs against this. The idea is that we're building a bank of moisture in the soil. If we can turn this land, this sandy soil, into the high quality land that's down in the valley, down there, then we've got a real win for vegetable production.
We should have been more proactive. We should have avoided where we're at right now by being a little bit more forceful of our management of our water.
We have a shared natural resource, which is water. And how we deal with this limited resource tells us a lot about humanity.
If we don't take action immediately, it's going to be a problem.
I'm not afraid of the future. I'm not afraid at all. Besides praying for more rain, I go back to the universities and their technology and the research they're doing.
It can be done. It just has to, people have to come together and come up with the right tools for managing the needs of our water.